Hello, everybody. My name is Kimberly, and welcome to Big Beautiful Badasses. Today, I have an amazing guest. This woman is a powerhouse. I'm telling you, she does a little bit of everything. I'm going to let her go into all of that. But before we get started, y'all know I love doing what I do. But to continue doing it, I need your help. This is listener sponsored. So if you would like to be a sponsor, if you want to find out the tea, find out what's happening before it drops, go over to buymeacoffee.com/this fat girl life. Now, y'all know I love my coffee. I live for coffee. And I am this fat girl. So support your fat girl. Buy her a coffee. Membership is $5 a month. That's cheaper than Starbucks, but there's other options if you don't want to do a full membership. So check it out and help us continue spreading messages of self-worth, self-love, and living unapologetically. So buy your girl a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/this fat girl life. Now, I am super excited to bring on Miss Neka Johnson. How are you, love?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing so well today, and I'm so glad to have you here. Before we get started, though, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself?
Well, I am originally born and raised and currently live in Cincinnati, Ohio. I am a mother of a 13-year-old daughter who she is in junior high school right now. I am a plus model, plus blogger, content creator, um, confidence coach. Also, along with my confidence coaching, I also do accountability coaching and full-time mom, travel agent. I also work a 9 to 5, so I pretty much I do it all.
I, powerhouse is the word. I mean, that's a lot. So let's just jump right in. We're going to tackle that first one, modeling. Now, we all have seen the shows, America's Next Top Model. You see all of it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really get to see the plus side of the industry.
Mm-mm.
So, what is it like working in the modeling industry as a plus size model?
I mean it's great. It's wonderful. It can be challenging sometimes, being taken seriously, as a plus size woman. Of course, plus size women, we've come very far.
Mm-hmm.
We made a lot of strides, but we still have more strides to go where we are being taken more seriously, in society, social media, television, books, things like that. We are starting to be taken a lot more seriously than we were, 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah, there's definitely been a huge stride, from where things were to where things are now. But I mean, you said it, there's so much more that needs to happen.
Yes.
There's so much further we need to go. So what pushes you to keep going forward when you come up against those roadblocks?
I just want to get my message out there about, confidence, body positivity, because, me personally, in a little bit of my testimony, I have not always been confident. I have not always accepted my body. It took me years to do it. Because, society will tell you that if you're plus, you're not beautiful. If you're at a certain weight, if you're not a size 10 or lower, you're not beautiful. So me growing up, me being, um, especially in school, was really the only plus size girl. There was maybe one or two other ones, but I was mainly the only one. So I was, of course, because I looked different. Um, I was everybody's punching bag,
Mm-hmm.
verbally, physically, mentally, emotionally. I was everybody's punching bag because I looked different. And I
Mm-hmm.
guess a lot of people, they a lot of people can't take different. Um, so I want to get my message out there to know that let other people know, not girls, not just my age, but girls that are that are younger, that are in elementary, junior high, high school. Let them know that they are beautiful, and they should earn their respect. They should demand their respect, not just being handed whatever is given to them because of their size. They're going to demand and be a force and let people know that they're a force to be reckoned with.
Well, and I love that, like you brought up size, and you even mentioned, not that average size 10. But what people are not realizing, and I call this out on almost every episode I do,
Hmm.
in the clothing industry, you know, anything above a size 12, I think it is considered plus size.
Hmm.
So how how do people justify, oh, if you're not a size 10, you don't fit in, yet that's real damn close to being plus size.
It
Make it make
does.
sense.
Yeah. Yeah. It does. It just, I guess people are just not, a lot of people are not accepting, they're not ready. But we're coming. We're making strides. We have our, you know, people that I look at as, that have influenced me, that I see in television, in magazines, in runway, whatever. We're here, we're coming. And if you're not ready, you better get ready, because we are making strides, we're doing more. And like I said, a lot of designers, they don't may not have plus size model and on their one way, but they need to get with the times, because that's where it's at. you know
Mhm.
you know we're here, we're not going anywhere, and we're going to keep doing more and more and more and more until like I said, there's still more to do. There's never a day where they like saying there's nothing to do. There's plenty to do for us to make more strides every single
Oh
day.
yeah. Well, and one thing that I've noticed, as not only a plus size woman, but as a plus size creator, I go down that TikTok rabbit hole. I love TikTok, especially at night when I am in
Hmm.
bed. I go down that rabbit hole. I'm not
Hmm.
gonna lie. And I have noticed more and more, and it's even encouraged me as somebody who I put myself on film
Hmm.
constantly. Did it for years before I did what I'm about to tell you I did. But I started seeing more and more plus size women on TikTok that are doing the shopping hauls and trying on their clothes, putting themselves in swimsuits and posting it on TikTok and all of that.
Hmm.
And you know 10 years ago even, you did not see that on social media.
No.
And actually seeing that was what encouraged me to take the step of doing a body positive photo shoot in my first ever bikini at the age of 46.
Hmm.
So I want to give a shout out to all those little young women, and I say little and young, when you are this age, everything is younger.
Right.
So they're all, if you're in your 20s, you're a baby to me.
Right.
And that's not meant to be an offense in any way, shape, or form. It's just there's a 27-year gap.
Hmm.
If I'm old enough to be your mother, you're still a baby.
Yes.
And
Yes.
so seeing all these little babies just so confidently and unapologetically
Mhm.
putting their body out there
Yeah.
and not caring what Joe down the street behind a keyboard had to say.
Mhm.
Gave me the courage to actually do it as well. And
Yeah.
I fully expected. I put the picture on there at like 6:30 at night. I expected the next morning to have hate comments. Because you see them everywhere, especially
Yeah.
on TikTok. It's real easy to be a keyboard warrior because you don't
Mhm.
have to look somebody in the face to say mean, hateful things.
Right.
So I expected that. Not one. It was just such a community of love that I had apparently fallen into on TikTok.
Mhm.
But doing that made me so much more confident.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
look at that picture now still,
Mhm.
a year and a half later, and I am very proud of that moment.
Yeah, I did a photo shoot last weekend actually, and I did in bathing suits. Mind you, I'm wearing more bathing suits now than I have ever. Because before that, I hadn't even worn a bathing suit since I was like maybe 17, 18 years old. Because I was told at that time, you're gonna embarrass yourself, you're gonna look disgusting. So I didn't wear it. And then, like I said, in my 20s, 30s, I didn't wear one at all. I wouldn't even go swimming. Like if I did, I might put my feet in, but I had on like, leggings or something like that, and I'll just put my leggings up. But then, once I turned over 40, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do it. So I, lost a large amount of weight from 2000, from starting from 2016 to now. I lost a large amount of weight, and I had taken my daughter on a birthday trip to Orlando, Florida. And she loves to swim. She's just, she can be in water all day. She loves to do it.
Little Mermaid.
So yeah, Little Mermaid. So we went, to the pool area of the hotel. My daughter had her bathing suit on, because she said, "Mommy, we're gonna get matching bathing suits." I said, "Okay, we'll get matching bathing suits." So we went on Amazon, got our matching bathing suits, and she had hers on. I had mine on. They were yellow. My niece had her swimming suit on. So and I was just I can say that I'm trying the right term to use. I was scared because I was like, ugh, I got this bathing suit on, and at first I had my cover up on. And my niece says, "Auntie, it's really hot out here. It was July in Orlando." She says,
Mm.
"Auntie, just take your, take the cover up off. It's hot out here, And it was like, it was like, mid morning, whatever, before we started off our day. And I did. So I got in and I was just really nervous or whatever. And I saw a few people, they were staring at me, and I'm like, here we go, because it's taking me back to when I was being bullied in school. So it's
Mhm.
taking me back. So I'm all paranoid and stuff. And when I said, "I love that color on you. It looks so great against your skin tone." Um, I mean, I love the yellow because I used to even didn't want to wear yellow because I thought I looked like a bumblebee. So it gave me some ease because I'm like, okay, I'm looking okay because I'm thinking I lost this weight, got all this hanging skin everywhere, some of it I be at a high, some of it I can't, whatever. And everybody loved the bathing suit on me. I was, shocked. And I took a picture, I did a selfie of myself and posted it, and I got so many compliments on the bathing suit. I was like, wow, I didn't even realize, how many compliments that I would get. I was shocked. And I was just, I didn't know what to do. So I had to pinch myself, make sure that what I was looking at, what I was reading was real.
I love that it was so embraced
Hmm.
and it gave you that boost. So
Yes.
is that what got you going into like confidence coaching and stuff like that once you hit that hurdle?
Yes. And I also host a few body positivity photo shoots as well. But that's what got me into wanting to do confidence coaching, is that I want to help others that went through the same thing that I did. So that they see that, I made it out the hurdle. Am I completely 100% healed? No, but at least they'll have the tools to know what I did, and they'll know how to function through life. They'll know, all the negativity, all the toxic energy, whatever, just get that out, push that away and embrace more positivity, more, more positive energy into your life. And you'll see how that toxic energy, people telling you, you don't need to wear that, you're not going to look good in that, all that kind of stuff is like, that makes you feel down on yourself. I know a lot of people say that's self-esteem, but still, with all everybody in your ear, constantly, you're gonna feel a certain type of way. You're gonna say, well, maybe I
Mhm.
don't look good in this. Maybe I shouldn't wear this. And here it is, you look great in it. And it's just those people that are being haters that they don't want you to shine. They rather make themselves feel better about themselves because they have something going on with them. Bring you down. They want to bring you down to make themselves feel more up.
Well, I want to make sure that people know how to get in touch with you if they are wanting to explore confidence coaching, find out more about it, get in touch with you. What is the best way for someone to reach out to you for confidence coaching?
I'm on Instagram at I am Neka Johnson plus model. And Menika is spelled Meneka. Again, it's I am Neka Johnson plus model on Instagram. And on Facebook, I'm Neka Johnson, Neka Johnson. I also have a I am Neka Johnson page on Facebook as well. So one of those three, you'll be able to get in touch with me. If you're interested in confidence coaching or you're wanting to book me for editorial, wanting to be a brand ambassador for, your clothing line or makeup line, I'm definitely willing to do that.
So I've put the Instagram on the bottom of the screen, you guys. And, as you said, that kind of goes across most platforms. So make sure that you are screenshotting that so that you can go onto social media, follow Neka, get in touch with her, book her, book a bitch, book her. um,
Yes, I need all the bookies I can get.
let's support the plus size community. Let's support the people who are striving to make change
Mm-hmm.
and really push the plus size community to the forefront because we're here. We ain't going nowhere.
Nope.
And we are here just living our best lives. So let's help each other. Let's support each other because that's what it's about, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
mean, I,
supporting,
I don't
yeah,
know how else
definitely
to say it.
supporting. Yeah, definitely supporting each other because there are a lot of times where um not everybody's supportive, of course, of course you have, like I said, we're all going out for the same goal, the same thing or whatever. Of course I do have a good support system as far as model sisters that I frequent with. But like I said, those are ones that, they're there for you. They're rooting for you. Like if you two are both going to for the same, that same casting call, and you may get it, they may not get it. You'll know if they're you know with you because they'll say, "Good job, sis. You got it. You're about to kill it or whatever." Those are the ones that are on your side. The ones that are not on your side, I'm like, "Oh, you got it. Oh, okay." It's all about the vibe, and it's all about the support because, like I said, a lot of times, I thought I had supportive people, and they end up not being supportive at all. They, kind of wanted to sabotage. And, God removed them, of course, from me, um, to help me along my journey. That's another thing that you will definitely see on your path is when people you'll know. Sometimes we may get it confused, but we'll know if a person needs to be there lifelong or that somebody needs to be there just temporarily.
Mm-hmm.
They may be there just temporarily just to help you along, but then they got to go. You may see them later, you never know. But I know from my experience with the way I've been building my confidence, the way I've thought about things, the way I've handled things, and some things could have been different, but I know who needs to be here, who doesn't need to be here.
And I love when we have those people that come into our lives that are
Mhm.
just, they are there to lift us up, to build us up, to push us forward.
Mhm.
I had one of those in my life that I miss so much every day. And I hate that she's gone. I
Um,
RIP Jamie. I, I miss her terribly. But she showed me that there was so much out there
mhm.
for plus size women because
Mhm.
I did live for so long. I never showed myself in a swimsuit. If I had a swimsuit on, there was a t-shirt over it
Right.
at all times because that's what I was taught. And that's
Exactly.
not to say anything disparaging about the way I was taught. When my mother would encourage me to wear a t-shirt, her heart was to protect me from comments. I
Mhm.
get that. Unfortunately, when you're raised with that, though, you are, as an adult, that's what your first thought is. I've got to cover all this up. You
Right.
do not show skin. You wear the floral prints that the majority of plus size brands, and we are now branching out, thank God. But for the
Yeah.
longest time, you either blended in with a 70s couch,
Mhm.
you, as a teenager, looked like a woman in their 40s,
Correct.
or you wore a moo.
Mhm.
Growing up, there was no fashion as a plus size teenager.
No.
It didn't exist.
No.
Never. Even the shirt I'm wearing right now, they didn't make this for plus size teenagers or anything when
Right.
I
Or
was
you
growing
were
up.
taught you don't need to wear that. You don't need to. You don't need to wear that. And like I said, a lot of times, yeah, they're doing it for protecting, but then at the same time, it's still damaging
Hmm.
because it's like you're not being comfortable with your body, and it's like
I think it goes beyond not being comfortable. It almost
Mhm.
pushes the narrative that you should be ashamed for
Exactly,
having that body.
exactly, be ashamed, and it's like your body is beautiful. Just show
Mhm.
it. And like I said, when I did the photo shoot last week, I had animal print bathing suit on. 10 years ago, I would have never worn animal print anything. I love animal
Mhm.
print, but I wouldn't have worn it. I wore a lot of black, a lot of things to cover up. I mean, I know I'm wearing a black shirt today, but I wore a lot of black. I mean, I never ventured out of my comfort zone. And
Mhm.
then once I turned in my mid to late 30s and started the process of my weight loss surgery, then I knew there's more out there. Is I can I need to experiment and let my guard down just a little bit, my comfort zone a little bit, and go out of the box. Like another example is I went to a friend's birthday party a couple of Sundays ago, and her theme was she wanted everyone wearing after five, after five thing. So I'm thinking, okay, I got a black dress in there that a black evening dress that I can wear easy. And I took it out. I had it hanging up with my accessories, and I said, you know what? I'm not gonna wear this dress. I'm gonna find something else in my closet that I know I can wear. And I found this red evening dress that I forgot that I had. I did a photo shoot in it um a few times, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna wear this dress because it's just sitting here in this closet. It obviously is meant for me to wear it if I still got it in this closet.
Mhm.
So I did, and when I tell you at the party, I got so many compliments. It was crazy. And they said, "Look at you coming in here with this hot red on." They said when we made the assignment, we knew you were going to slay it, and we didn't know you were going to slay it this much. I was just like, hey, I gotta do what I gotta do. Even
I
my friend, the
love
birthday girl, she was like, "Oh my gosh, you look fabulous! Like you look beautiful." Like the photographer, he took plenty of pictures of me. Because I lowered my comfort zone
that.
a little bit and wore something that was not black.
I've kind of gone through that same thing. Like I've had a metamorphosis. That's the only way to
Hmm.
put it. Because we recently moved from Colorado to Las Vegas.
Hmm.
Heat out here in Vegas hits different.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, so the month of July, almost every day, 120s, 100 teens, 120.
Hmm.
I am menopausal. You add
Oh,
hot flash with that kind of heat.
it's a lot.
Oh, holy crap. So I have gotten to the point before, let's go back 10 years. If I'm wearing shorts, they are, board shorts to the knee. Most likely it's capri pants. I
Hmm.
might wear a sleeveless shirt, but I'm not wearing a tank top. Would never deign to leave my house to even go get coffee. I'm not doing that without a bra. I had those rules in place.
Hmm.
No. Now I have not worn capri pants or leggings since we moved out here in March. I
Mm.
have been in shorts every single day. Depending on the shirt, I might wear a bra. I have fallen in love with those little ribbed tank tops that like hold stuff in place for the most
Hmm.
part. Now,
Yeah.
if we hit a bump in the road, we hit a pothole and they out here. Trust me, you're holding the girls down. You gotta protect
Right.
yourself.
Right.
But I got no problems going to the store and just being comfortable. It is too hot to put on an extra layer of clothing. And even last weekend, I think it was, I had on this yellow floral, had like 1 inch straps, ribbed all the way around, that ribbed elastic thing,
Hmm.
tank top, no bra, just chilling. Had to go to the
Hmm.
store. We went to the store. And this random person stops me in the parking lot. Ma'am, I love that shirt. Where did you get that? I was like, I don't even know. It was a clothing swap. I don't even know what brand it is. And I made my husband actually look at the tag so I could get the brand. I was like, oh, it's Torrid. There you go. It's a Torrid shirt. I love Torrid. I'm going on their website now because I need this tank top. I was like, okay, cool. She's like, by the way, that's your color. That looks amazing on you. And I'm sitting here thinking, when is the last time somebody other than my husband paid me a compliment when I did not have a bra on?
Hmm. See, and they come from the most unknown places that you wouldn't even think
Mm-hmm.
that you would get these compliments, and it's just crazy. And I was like, wow, who knew? Like, I mean, even like there's people you don't even know that you never even met, and they'll message you like, no disrespect, but I just want to tell you that you're beautiful, that you're gorgeous. Even when I had sent you the picture and you were saying, how I just went off my grid again with the hair. Everybody's used to me wearing it, long and
Oh no,
straight.
it is more than the hair in that picture, y'all. If you did not notice the picture of I'm going to be playing the intro slides and everything at the end as well. Everybody that's paid attention to this podcast on video, you see it at the beginning, you see it at the end. Y'all look at that picture because that is more than just hair, girl. I don't know what it is in that picture, but I told her before we started, she could turn a girl. Just saying. You could turn a girl.
But yeah, and it was crazy. Um, I had a photo shoot to do in Columbus, Ohio, And I was like, I need to do something different. And I'm like, what should I do um, to do something different with with this look? Because it originally was supposed to be a motorcycle shoot. So I had I had a one piece bodysuit, and it had all rips at the going down the leg on both legs. And I said, I just need to do something different with the hair. So I went on Amazon and was looking at their wigs, like, gosh, what can I do that's different? And I found the wig, and I was like, I'm gonna try this out because I've never done something like this before. So I'm gonna take it with me and I'm gonna see how it goes. I'm just gonna see, I'm gonna order it. And it happened to be, hey, if you order, you get it the next day through Prime. Great. I got it. I tried it on. I'm like, I don't know. Let me see how it's gonna work for me. So, me and my model sister, we got up there. Of course, it rained, so they didn't have the motorcycle shoot. They ended up, after we went up there, they said, it's raining, we're not gonna do it. But then the photographer said, well, since you're already here, let's go ahead and get some shots of you, and let's just do it. So I'm like, okay. So my makeup artist, she got my makeup together, which she's a fellow model sister as well. Love, love, love Miss Sable. Shout out to her for the wonderful makeup job that she did on me for that shoot, because she did her thing with it. And she did my makeup, and she helped me with my wig, because I had put it on. I said, "Is this look okay?" She's like, "No." So she fixed it for me, and I even sent a picture to my mom. My mom was like, "Who is that?" I said, "That's me." She's like, "That doesn't even look like you." Uh, she said I was giving, a lot of people said I was giving off like a Pam Grier vibe, you know,
Yes, yes,
yeah, like a
Foxy Brown.
Foxy Brown vibe. And the photographer Iris Rodriguez, she was amazing, with the she did the photo shoot with me. And um she helped me with my comfort zone once again. I lowered my comfort zone and did some different things, especially with the hair, the outfit, of course. um Even with the posing, she really helped me through. So it turned out to be a great picture. So it's one of my favorite pictures ever. I see, look at that, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that.
Well, you look amazing.
Thank you.
Of course. Well, Nika, I want to thank you for coming on, for sharing, for having this conversation with me. I have loved getting to know you through this and speaking with you. If you are a plus size man or woman, or non-binary, if you are plus size, let's just leave it at that. If you are plus size and you want to come on the show and have a conversation with me like this, then please shoot me an email at thisfatgirllife@gmail.com. Again, make sure to go over to buymeacoffee.com/this fat girl life. You can follow me there free of charge, still find out new stuff that's happening. Become a member. There's some new surprises coming out that is going to be subscription only, y'all. So you want to make sure that you become a member so you get that stuff, because you're going to get it before anybody else. I'm telling you, become a member. It's worth it. You also get my digital downloads of letters to myself, as well as the gratitude journal and my journey to joy, free with your membership. That is my gift to you. But again, if you don't want to become a member, you just want to follow me, you could purchase my journey to joy and letters to myself for $2. $2. That ain't much, y'all. And membership is only $5 a month. So make sure that you do that. And go over to Instagram, to Facebook, to TikTok. Follow my girl, show her some love, send her some bookings, reach out, see how she can help you build your confidence, because y'all, confidence is key. And none of us have arrived. We are all struggling. We all have those moments where we look in the mirror and we just want to throw something over that mirror so we don't have to look at it. We all go through it. I don't care
We
how
do.
confident you are. I don't care how you look. You could be a size 30, you could be a size 2, and you will still have that moment of looking in the mirror and not liking what you see
Yes.
because it's not about the physical, it's about the inside.
Yes.
You got to change the inside before you can love the outside.
That is correct.
And that's what confidence coaches do. That's what esteem coaches like myself do. That's why we are here, is not because we've arrived, but because we
We
know
survived.
we've survived, we have thrived. Better than surviving, we have thrived. We
Yeah.
have learned the tools. We've gone through the hard work and the healing. And we've learned the tools that can help you go through that healing and that hard work as well, and learn to love your authentic self unapologetically and
Yes.
take space.
If you ever want to read any of my testimony, I do have a blog as well. That is nekacamille.com. That's NEKACAMILLE.com. That is my blog. I share a lot of my testimony about myself on there. So if you ever want to read about that, do so as well. You can even leave me a message on there as well.
And you know what? Since you mentioned the blog, I'm going to let a cat out of the bag that I normally would not be sharing. This would be one of those members things that you get to find out. But you know what? I'm going to let it out of the bag right now. This Fat Girl Life blog is coming back, y'all. I am getting ready to redo my blog and re release it. And you are going to see a whole different side of me that gets shared on that blog. So make sure, if for that reason only, that you are following me on buymeacoffee.com/, this Fat Girl Life, because that's where I will be posting the link first. Before my Facebook, before my Instagram, it's going there first. So if you are not following me there, you will not know. Just saying. Follow a girl. Follow both your girls here.
Yes.
Well, Neka, I did tell you at the beginning when you and I first started talking, there
Mm-hmm.
was going to be a final question that I was not going to prep you for. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
If you could identify as an animal, any animal, what animal would you identify with and why?
A lioness.
Okay. Why?
Because she's queen of the jungle. She has to take care of everyone. She even has to, of course, she has to stick by her king's side, but she's by his side, not behind him. And she still is going every single day. She's surviving every single day in this life we call, well, she calls it a jungle, but it's life. And she's bringing life into the world. She's helping lives. She's saving lives. I mean, she's just there. She does, everything. And she's helping her cubs. She's protecting her cubs, protecting her king, protecting herself, and protecting her kingdom that she's built.
I love
And
that.
she's thriving every single day.
I love that.
Like that's my dream tattoo, is a lioness with a crown.
Nice. When you get that tattoo, I want to see it.
Yes. Soon as I'm gonna get excess skin removed from my thighs first, and I'm gonna get that tattoo.
I want to see that when it's completed. I am looking forward to that because that's going to be tight.
Yes, I'm excited.
Well, again, I want to thank you so much for coming on the show. You guys
Thank you.
show Neka all the love that I know y'all can do. I've seen y'all work in action. Show Neka all the love across all platforms. Let's push her forward. Let's build her up, because that's what we are here to do, is to help each other, to build each other up. And that's what this community does and does well.
That's what it's all
You guys,
about.
I will see you on the next episode of Big Beautiful Badasses. I hope you all have an amazing day. Much love.